All right, I'm the Flatratemaster, and today we're talking about the new high-speed ratchets from Milwaukee Tools. Now this is something of a, well, cool moment for me. In 2019, I was at the New Product Symposium for Milwaukee in Milwaukee and was talking with their engineers. And one of the things as I asked for was higher speed and a 3/8 head in a 1/4 inch body. They listened to me. Very cool. Now this is a high speed ratchet. I got the standard 1/4 inch, so you can see they're similar in size, but one is a little faster. This one is actually 450 RPM. Now, I'm going to use a drag racing analogy. So for all you out there that go, well, the torque is lower. Yes, it is. But there's reasons for that. And if you're an old drag racer, if you wanted to get off the line, you had big old 456 gears or up, so you got all that torque instantly off the line. That's great. But if you're a high-speed racer, like a land speed racer, you're topped out, way before you hit the, any records. So you need a much higher gear ratio to hit those record numbers in top speed. So you need a much higher gear ratio, aka you go off the line a little slower. If you've ever watched, land speed racing, they usually have a pusher truck to get them started because they're geared so high. Whereas a drag racer is geared really low. Higher number, lower ratio, in case you don't understand that. If you want higher speed, well, you have to change gearing, and that's what Milwaukee's had to do. So yes, you do lose some torque, but they put 3/8 and 1/4 inch in these bodies, so you get a full 450 RPM. One of the important things about this tool is it doesn't matter whether it's loaded or not. It does that RPM, which is a little weird. The first time I used it, I was taking a fastener off. Normally when you use one of the other ratchets and you freewheel, the bolt's completely loose, it changes tone and you understand that, oh, it's loose, I can stop now. This doesn't do that. It just goes until you let go. It doesn't change tone. It stays at 450 RPM no matter what, which something to get used to, but really nice if you're concerned about speed. Now, I really am happy they put the 3/8 head in this body because, well, I asked for it. Now, I'll put links to Milwaukee's site for these tools in a comment. They will not be affiliate links. I don't link any Milwaukee tools to Amazon because they're not an authorized reseller, and I want you all to have warranty. I don't want to have you yelling at me because, oh, they're not going to warranty it. So buy it from an authorized retailer. Milwaukee's site has those. But they've got some accessory. One of the complaints some people have, I really don't, is the flush switch on the back to change directions. Some people want a raised switch. So they have the option of a high-speed tail shaft knob assembly that you can put in yourself. And part number on that is 49-06-2567. And it gives you a raised direction changing switch. That sounded kind of awkward, but it's a knob you use to change direction. It's not flush with the body, it's a little raised so you can get to it a little easier. They also have boots. Now the part number for this is 49-16-2567. Now it's up to you whether or not you get this and put it on your ratchet. I won't be, so personal preference, but you're, more than welcome to buy it if you want to. That's the part number. These are going to be lower torque, so you're not going to be able to do as much with it. Obviously smaller head, so I'm assuming weaker. They didn't give us any strength numbers. It is roughly the same size as the 1/4 inch body. A little bit redesigned. Back in the day, I used to use a mini 3/8 air ratchet for a lot of stuff. And so this is kind of, well, going back to my roots, if you will. So high speed, is it right for everybody? That's for you to decide. I personally like it a lot. Definitely something that, is nice to have. Speed in this business is important. So it's up to you whether or not you think it's worth it to you, but I think they're pretty cool. I like them. I'm going to use the snot out of it and give you a long-term review of it, see if I can break it. And I've already put a good bit of torque on it and haven't, so we shall see. And they've got them in 3/8 and 1/4 inch. In 2019, I was at Milwaukee Tools for their NPS. In 2019, I was at the product debut. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.